Hello everyone and welcome to another fat for weight loss recipe video. Today I'm showing you how to make keto seeded bread, and it's basically the keto bread on my website with some added seeds into it that really enhance the flavor and actually reduce the eggy taste of it. So if you stick around, I'm going to show you how to make the bread, and I'm going to answer a few questions at the end of the video so you can get to it and you can create the best keto bread recipe ever. So let's get started. So you're going to start with 7 large eggs. It's best if these are room temperature eggs, and they just go into a medium mixing bowl and you whisk those around with either an electric hand whisk or a normal ordinary whisk. We have 2 cups of almond flour, so 170 grams. We have half a cup of melted butter that goes in there like that. We have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We have half a teaspoon of xanthan gum. We have 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and then that gets mixed all together to form a bread mix that is uniform in color and uniform in texture, so that all those seeds are mixed right through. So I have a bread loaf tin that just has some parchment paper on the inside, and then you pour that bread mixture into the bread tin, and that goes into an oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 355 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes, and it should come out looking something like this. It'll be golden brown and cooked all the way through, and you want to be able to slice each slice, and it'll make about 16 slices in total. So I hope you enjoyed that recipe video. The first question is, can this keto bread be made dairy-free? Now, butter plays a very big role in this bread, and I'm not going to lie that it's going to taste a little bit strange if you start removing the butter from the recipe. But you can actually make it dairy-free by either reducing the amount of butter and replacing that with either olive oil or coconut oil. That is going to be the easiest option to make it dairy-free. Question number 2, what is xanthan gum and does it need to be used? Well, actually, in this recipe, xanthan gum isn't 100% necessary because chia seeds are also a binding agent. The gelatinous gel that forms around chia seeds when they become hydrated or wet will actually help to bind the bread together, so it's not 100% necessary. If you don't have xanthan gum, don't worry about it for this recipe. And question number 3, can this be made nut-free? Yes, this bread can definitely be made nut-free. So the main flour in this recipe is almond flour, but you can use coconut flour. Most people who are nut intolerant also avoid coconuts. So in that case, you would use sesame seed flour. Sesame seed flour is basically ground up sesame seeds, and you can do this by blending it up in a food processor or a NutriBullet or something similar to make it fine enough to use as a flour. So I hope those questions really iron out the kinks for you in this recipe. And if you do create this recipe for yourself, make sure you tag me on Instagram, because I really love seeing the recipes that you make, and it just makes my day. So again, thank you very much, and I will be seeing you next week.